Today we have a jam-packed show filled with the latest scores, trending stories, and some jaw-dropping highlights this week in youth athletics. Whether you're a player, parent, or just a sports fan, we've got something for you. Let's dive right in.
Welcome back to The Fan. I'm your host, Lawrence Maroney, and here I am today on the campus of DeSmet Jesuit High School. And we're going to tour this amazing campus and see what they got to offer, man. Stay tuned. Come follow me. Welcome back to The Fan. It's your host, Lawrence Maroney, man. I'm here at DeSmet Jesuit High School, home of 3 state championships, with the latest one being 2024, and one of the first digital scoreboards here in Missouri, man. As we tour this amazing school, man, we're going to be here greeted with Coach Merritt, and we're going to learn a little bit about DeSmet. So Coach Merritt, man.
Appreciate you being here.
Oh, man, no, I love it. I love it. So tell me a couple fun facts about this school.
DeSmet Jesuit, all-boys school, Catholic school. Been here since the late 1960s. And what you're going to get here is some outstanding academics, and you're going to get some world-class athletics. Every team is trying to win every game and every year in state. We're going to be loaded with athletes. That's just what DeSmet is. Football, basketball, both won state championships in the last couple of years. Ice hockey, 3 in a row. Lacrosse won 2 years ago. Baseball is going to contend for 1 this year. They were in the Final Four 2 years ago. Volleyball won a state championship 2 years ago. They're the best team in the state right now. Soccer is always in the top 4 or 5 teams in the state. And so what you get here is just a tradition of excellence and a culture of excellence. And then we add to that our service component. We're going to be serious about getting out in the community and serving others.
Oh, man, speaking of that, man, I heard y'all hosted the first school to host the Show Me State League football Super Bowl championships.
Yeah, we had that Super Bowl here. It was awesome. It
was
awesome. The kids had a great time. They played games down here. We got to play in this beautiful stadium and record it. We recorded it for them on our equipment. So all the game quality was high. They had a webcast. It was high quality. And it was a great event all around. We got to see some dogs playing football, but I was just excited to get the community out here and let them have the experience.
Man, that's what's up, man. We appreciate that, the community do. So speaking of that, let me just say congratulations, because that state championship, I know it had to be a rough one, but how did you pull it off?
Well, we're going to play defense, and any team that I'm going to coach is going to play defense, and we think we've got one of the best defenses, if not the best defense in the state. We got an amazing defensive staff. It did not include me. Right? I got all the best guys I could to coach that defense, and they are very, very good. And you even see our guys playing defense like that at the next level, like a guy like Christian Gray at Notre Dame. And you'll see we keep putting out top quality defensive guys every year. And on offense, we had a quarterback, Dylan Duff. He's in Kansas State right now. And we knew he would get us where we needed to get. We hold the score down and let Dylan do his thing. We had a big offensive line, ran the ball well. We had a great running back, McCaster, and we really stayed together and were able to get it done.
You was telling me about your team, the returning players. Who do we have with us here today?
We got Jaden McCaster here. He's a 26 graduate. He'll graduate in the fall, in the spring next year. He'll be a senior. A tremendous player. He's a playmaker. He's multi-purpose. He can run it. He can catch it.
Can he block?
He can block.
Okay.
And he can do everything you need. He's dynamic in the return game. He's fast on the track, and he's a top student in the classroom. So we're going to count on him for some leadership. He put up a couple thousand yards last year.
What's a couple thousand? Like don't let's skip past that.
That's right. No.
What's a couple thousand yards? How many you put up?
1,500 on the ground, 500 in the air.
Ooh.
22 touchdowns.
So you had over 2,000 combined total yards.
Yes, sir.
And then you did returns too, and that's not including the yards you had in your returns.
No, that's not even including his return yards.
So that's a lot of yards, man. Like, so how do you prepare yourself day in and day out for that type of output?
I think it starts with the off season. You just got to continue that consistency and follow it all the way from now to all the way to December. So it's just consistency and discipline.
And I appreciate that, man. Listen.
And what little league team you play for?
I played with Kirkwood.
You played with Kirkwood Pioneers. Okay.
Kirkwood Pioneers. Did
Show
y'all
me.
play the Super Seminoles? Did y'all play the Super Seminoles when you played?
Big game. Nah.
Yeah, I ain't
I
played
don't
it.
think we played in my year. I played through 8th grade. So I'm originally from Columbia, Missouri.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because I would have hated for you to have to lose to the Super Seminoles organization. No, man. Hey, listen, please be on the lookout of this man, man. He's doing an amazing things. Definitely got to follow you, man, for that many yards, man, especially off on the field, man. That's a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely putting that work. I definitely had 2,000 as a senior myself, all rushing. You know, people didn't want to pass me the ball. It ain't like I couldn't catch.
You
but
can catch.
I could.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? But listen, just give it to me. Just make it easy for me.
However it is.
Just hand it to me, man. So I salute that, man. I definitely want to see big things from you. Hey, stay tuned to the fan. Don't do that this time. Y'all expecting something else. Like, this is not.
No, this is
For what you typically see in a high school, this is by far on the better side. You know what I'm saying?
We got enough racks. The mirrors are nice. We got enough floor space. We really need 2 more floor. They invested on this.
So here we are in the weight room that he truly undervalued, man. He said it was an okay weight room, man, and to what I can see with my eyes, this is definitely one of the top tier weight rooms, man. So you definitely undervalued this weight room.
Undersold it, huh?
Yeah, you undersold
Well, you know, it's a good weight room. You know, it's not fancy, it's not shiny, but we got 10 racks. You know, we can get after it and we can lift that weight in here. We got plenty of weight and plenty of bars, and we got enough space to get our 70-man roster in here and get a lift.
For sure. So I got a question. You've been the head coach, correct?
That's great.
Do you put together the workouts, or do you have somebody specifically for strength and conditioning?
So I have a strength and conditioning coach.
Okay.
And we're actually right now we're in a transition. I'm gonna give him a shout out. My strength and conditioning coach the last 3 years, I think he's the best around. His name is Daryl Green, and he just took the head football coach job at Jennings.
Okay.
And he took what he did here and managed to you know, he's a Jennings alum, and he going home and he gonna get great things done there. But he has changed our bodies here. He's changed our physicalities here. He's changed our nutrition. So we had an assistant strength and conditioning coach the whole time, and now that guy, Kurt Janich, he's also our head wrestling coach. He's gonna slide in and be our strength coach. But he manages strength and conditioning for our entire roster.
For sure. So I got a question. So the next part of that, so do you think for a program to succeed, is it the head coach's job to strengthen and condition his players, or is it better having a real dedicated strength and conditioning coach for your program?
I think that depends on who you are as a head coach. I think the head coach got to do something. So I run our offense. Okay, I do something. I run our offense. I got a defensive coordinator. I let him do his thing. I got a strength coach. He do his thing. I can't do all those jobs. I won't do all three of them well. But as a head coach, I need to do one of them really well.
For sure.
Right, and so I think that's the case. Now, you know, some guys I will see you be the head coach and you the strength coach, and you bring in an OC and a DC. Okay, but the head coach need to do something well.
For sure, I'm with that. And so how often do your athletes actually train here? How often do y'all put the work in?
Off season 4 days a week, in season 3 days a week.
That's bad. So like a Monday, early
So
week.
when we're in the off season, we go, well, it's different during the off season because our guys can take strength and conditioning as a class in school. So when that happens, they just take their class, right? And that's going to happen all the time. But for the guys that aren't in the class, we go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and we take that Friday off. And the reason we do that is because a lot of guys end up taking junior day visits and stuff like that. And so we like to give them that 3-day weekend so that when you have to go do that stuff, it doesn't interfere with your training. Sure. And then in season, we'll lift Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. We play Friday night, we come back Saturday for the recovery lift, get in the training room, get our bodies back right, and then we go Monday, Wednesday.
This the actual game field?
Yeah.
Yeah, they playing the game right now. Yeah.
Oh, this a real game?
Yeah.
They was practicing. Hey, listen, I ain't gonna lie, y'all out beat yourself. That I ain't never seen that. I ain't gonna lie to you. Listen, I ain't gonna lie. I definitely take it everything and send it back to normal.
moving.
They do. It's a gas.
Man.
And we're back. So, tell us where we at now.
We're out here on the DeSmet Jesuit football practice field. We call it football heaven right here.
I can see. This is by far one of the best grass fields I didn't see here in St. Louis in a while, man. Well maintained, well kept, man.
We've got 200-yard fields side by side for practice. That lets us get 2 full scrimmages going at a time, which we do every day. So we'll get
like live.
live. We'll get 2 full scrimmages going. You know,
Every day.
every day. When we get my varsity defense going against the scout offense, at the same time the varsity offense is going against the scout defense.
Well, I got
Every
people
day.
on the rosters.
Every day.
So do you have any two-way players?
We have a couple guys that'll flip sides a little bit, but mostly what we try to do is we try to get guys where they're going to go, and then we try to develop them as much as they can and try to get them to the next level. That's how you get there. You get there by being good at it. And so we spend a 2-hour practice, and Christian Gray, he's here for 2 hours playing corner. He's not playing corner for an hour and then playing wide receiver for an hour. He's playing corner for 2 hours. And over the course of his 4-year career, that's going to pay dividends. But the key is we got to evaluate our guys, and we got to get them in the right spots as early as we can. And we've done a pretty good job of that.
I can see now. You know, I be having mixed opinions on that. I come from the era of two-way.
Oh, you and me both.
Listen, two-way
Listen,
because
I'll never go back.
I be wanting to have the best chance to secure a scholarship. You know what I'm saying? Because like I can be a great running back, but teams might not need a running back.
Right.
Because don't get me wrong, because timing plays a part.
Yes.
Into everything. Would you say?
It does.
And
It
so
does.
it's like when a kid plays one position, like I feel like now you have to be overly.
You have to be good at that position.
You have to be overly
need to be
great.
in the top at that position.
Yes.
But that's what we're trying to get our guys.
For sure.
We're trying to be in the top at your position. So, you know, my quarterback, Dylan Duff, he's at Kansas State. He don't play no defense. He's working his quarterback stuff all the time. And I got a quarterback coach while we practice the defense. He's still working on his quarterback stuff, and he's going to get better and better and better. And that's where our families have to trust me and our coaching staff that we're going to get guys to the right spots. If we don't do that, then the whole system won't work.
Man, it seems like you're running a wonderful system.
Well,
over
we
here.
trying. We
A
trying our
collegiate
best.
system.
We trying our best. We trying to operate like a
And
small college.
you have this 2-hour practice down to the last minute.
Every minute of our practice is
Counts.
accounted for. Every second. Every second. The horn buzzes, and we on to the next thing. We do not waste any time. We put our water station in the middle, you know, and our rule is get the water when you need it, but that clock not stopping. You gotta get to your drill on time. Athletes, there's 5 professional soccer. I know that for sure. There's 5 jerseys outside the line. In football, Steve's. And right now we got Wingo. And see which Wingo? Oh, we got it. Okay.
Not too low.
Yes.
Look like it started about 6'3". And we're here at the historical basketball gym here at DeSmet, man. Just something real quick and nice that you would like to say about this gym that you got us at.
It's the original gym from the school. The school has plans for construction of a new gym, but we all love this one. You know, we'll get the new one here in the next couple of years, but a lot of great games have been played here, great battles. This last year, I think we saw one of the greatest games St. Louis high school basketball has seen. DeSmet and Chaminade in the district championship to triple overtime. I mean, you talk about the history of basketball in St. Louis, and a lot of it's come through this gym.
Oh man, listen, it's an amazing gym. You can tell by the banners they got up here, man. This is a school of excellence, it's a school of winning, and it's a school of champions. Step in with DeSmet, people, and we out.
Appreciate it.
Welcome back to the Fan. I'm your host, Lawrence Maroney, and my co-host today. What's up, fan? Welcome back. I'm your host, Lawrence Maroney, man, and here today we have a great interview in line for y'all today, man. I'm here interviewing Coach Kersey here, the coach of Ritenour High School. I'm here, home of the Huskies, man. Touring their grass field, touring their gym, touring the weight room, man. Come check it out as we tour Ritenour, man. Follow me.
Van Swingler.
Oh, for sure. And we got a great interview lined up for you today, man. So let's go ahead and jump right into it, man. We got your boy Yuri Collins in the building. First and foremost, man, appreciate you for blessing us and coming on, taking your time and just rapping with us.
For sure, appreciate it.
But I ain't gonna let you ask the first question because I actually got a relationship with Yuri, so I'm gonna jump in as if I'm Jihadi White. So, Yuri, first of all, man, I done watched your careers from when you was a little kid and your brothers was playing with me, and I got opportunity to see you firsthand when you was with not BBH, but basketball with the Twins.
Yeah,
With Darren Brooks.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So, at what age would you say started your love for basketball? Because you played football for like a little stint too, didn't you?
And basketball was just more fun for me, so that's what I chose to lock in on.
What would you say some of your or one of your favorite or greatest moments as being a basketball player in your career?
It's kind of hard to choose from just because there's been so many.
I know.
Kind of starting off from where I was and where I'm at now, I didn't have so many like milestones and accomplishments that I kind of dreamed of as a kid. So, I mean, right now, like as today, I would say, scoring my first NBA bucket, getting my first call up, just kind of living on my dream of being an NBA player. I mean, that's kind of something I really can't explain. You just got to kind of be there to like realize and kind of be in a moment. But it's something millions of kids dream of. So just being able to kind of experience that and go through that, it's probably right now my favorite moment.
I've seen him since he's a little kid. He done always had the best court vision on the floor, no matter who he played with, no matter what the level. So him having the NCAA record in assists, that's something that I've seen coming. So with that being said, you was also the Gatorade Player of the Year, leaving St. Mary's too, right?
So, no, it's crazy. I lost my senior year. I lost to a kid in Illinois that was at a 1A school. Like, it was crazy.
So did you break the record? I want people to know. Did you break the NCAA record for assists? Was it in a game or was it for a career?
I broke my school record. I'm like top 15 all time in college history in assists. I broke the A10 record for most assists in a game in a season, and just total. I have those records. And I recently just set the record in G League for most assists since the G Leagues have started, which was kind of surprising to me because it's gotten to the point to where like I don't really look at my stats no more. I kind of just try to go out there and figure out ways to be impactful on the court and find ways to improve and get that call up. But something just came out a few days ago where it was a stat that said I was averaging 10.8 assists, which led the G League since the G League has started, and that was just kind of mind blowing. But I kind of hang my hat on just being the best at what I do, and I feel like I prove at every level. I've always been the best at what I do, so just me kind of leading in that category everywhere I've been, has been a statement for me.
That's what's up. And congratulations, man. You seem like you definitely putting in work. So what would you contribute to, like, if little kids is watching right now, what would you say are some of the biggest things that help you get to this point that you are now?
Man, the work really works. I wasn't the 5-star, 4-star recruit. I wasn't. I've been cut from AAU teams before. I wasn't the guy around the city that people wanted on their team, but once I found out what I wanted to do and I put my mind to it, I'm at where I'm at now. So the works work, and I know kids are different nowadays. Parents are different, and it's crazy because I have my own AAU program, so I'm able to see how things are now, how teams are and kids are, and I just be looking at them like, man, y'all ain't grow up how we grew up. But the works. That's what I would tell everybody. And right now I'm telling kids, like the kids in my program, just have fun with it, because you gonna get to a point to where it's no longer fun and it's just a business. And it'll get to a point where they'll make you kind of questioning if you really love what you're doing. So at a young age, have fun with it. Don't get stressed out. Um, if you really love what you're doing, it'll come, and it'll come around when you want it to.
Just to piggyback off that, man. I definitely feel that feeling. I understand that feeling more than anybody, man, because I think it was around my third or fourth year in the league where, like you say, I get the questioning, like,
Yeah,
man, is this even worth it? Like, man,
yeah,
the trauma mentally that these coaches put you through, that you put yourself through, you put your body through, man. Like, I definitely feel that 110%, man. Like, it do make you question yourself at times. So you definitely gotta have fun, because football became a business to me at what point, and they took the fun away from the game, man. So
exactly.
you gotta find a
Yeah,
way to continue to have fun in this sport, especially as you go up to them higher levels.
yep, for sure.
Well, I'm gonna ask you this because this show is called The Fan, Future Athletes News. So I'm gonna ask you a question in regards to like being a fan. I ain't gonna lie. Steph Curry is like one of my top players, and
You
my
fanned out.
so being in the locker room, did you have that NBA moment where you walked in that facility and was like, "Wow, man, I'm in here with Steph and Dre," and like, what was that moment like for you?
So my first year, you gotta think about it. My first year, I had Chris Paul, Steph, Draymond, and Clay all in one locker room. So just kind of being able to share a court with those guys alone was just like, I'm here, like I'm with these guys. Like last season I was watching y'all on TV, so um and then kind of getting around them and seeing the type of dudes they are, and um you would kind of think they were Hollywood and kind of stuck up, but I mean they basketball players at the end of the day, and they look at us just like them. So the relationships and kind of the conversations and bonds I kind of built with those guys were, I mean, something I would have never imagined. But um I feel like everybody would have that moment, especially when you're around a group of guys like that.
Oh, for sure, for sure. I ain't gonna lie to you. I would have walked in there fanned out. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey, Van, I ain't gonna lie to you. I definitely would have been in there fanned out. Steph, what's happening, partner? You know. Hey, cause listen, I ain't gonna lie. I tried to be tough, but when with Brady, it was like, ooh, this time Brady. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie. When we got Moss, I can't even fake it. I'm fanned out. Like, you got to think about it. Like, this is a guy, like you say, you grow up watching. You know, you grow up emulating, man, and then it's that sense of arrival that you belong here. Like, a
Yeah,
kid from St. Louis, and I'm sharing the field, or I'm sharing the court where we talking about future Hall of Famers.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you can't really reenact that. It
yeah.
gets no better than that.
Facts, facts.
I got a lot, but I ain't gonna keep him long, man. He busy, bro. So look, one other question. I got this flag going on behind me, man. So you got to forgive me. One
You
other
good?
question that I had was like I said, all my questions is to ask in regards if a fan walk up to you, what they gonna say. So I talked to Lawrence, and Lawrence had a moment where his rookie year he went to dinner with all the vets, and he had to pay that bill. Did they give you a rookie moment like that where you got away from it? You
I
shaking
got
your head?
so so yeah. My first year in the league, I was around the team for training camp and stuff, but I wasn't assigned to the NBA team. So I spent all my whole first year in the G League team. So I didn't get the rookie treatment. And then this year is when I got my call up. So when I got called up to them, it was like I was a vet because I had been around that first year. So yeah, I didn't get the rookie duties. I didn't have to do the rookie concert and none of that. I was cool.
Oh,
I
you
was cool.
skated past, huh?
Skated right on
Man.
through.
Yeah, hey, listen, I wasn't so lucky, man. I definitely wasn't so lucky, but that's what's up.
I know
And,
that
and then
bill.
I know your brother is getting ready to venture off into that college world, man. Your little brother he's been a baller. You know it. The St. Louis knows it. So do you have those conversations with your brothers? Because y'all got an athletic family. I'm just gonna be real. So do you
Yeah,
be having those conversations with your brother to prepare them for what they finna see next?
yeah, for sure, all the time. Sometimes I'll be feeling like the parent because they come to me when they want to know something, and it's like, I'll call my daddy. But at the end of the day, I get it because I'd have been through it. And I done seen everything you can possibly imagine. Um, even when they was going through recruitments, they was putting me down as their contact, so coaches were calling me first. Um, yeah, I'm kind of hands on with them, and whenever they need something or need to know something, they know the first person to call is me because I done been through it already.
That's what's up.
And do
We
your
need it.
last question? Do your brothers always tell you that their best coach ever was Van? Do they say that though? No, but nah, for real, Yuri. For real. In closing, I always let people tell what they got coming up next, and this was a shock for me to hear that you got an AAU team now. So, what's next for Yuri and what is it? Unknown NYC.
Yeah,
What's next?
so my brand on, and that kind of started off as just like something for me that was motivational. It kind of kept me going. It kind of kept me in a mindset to know like you're not where you want to get, you're not where you want to be, and you still trying to like you got more left. You want to be somebody that you aren't right now. So um, at first it was something personal, and then I was hashtagging and I was posting it here and I was posting it there. And then after and everybody was hashtagging unknown, hashtagging unknown, hashtagging unknown. And it kind of became like a brand and a movement. So it became bigger than what it was supposed to be. It wasn't supposed to be what it is now, but um, I've kind of been blessed to have a little bit of money where I'm able to I was able to kind of start my own youth programs, and I have football and I have three or four basketball teams, and all of them are under unknown. So it was just for me kind of being able to give back to the kids and get them a space to kind of go play sports. And I mean, as for me, you kind of start somewhere, and you start unknown. So this is kind of the blueprint print for those kids who are on my team, and maybe couldn't find nowhere to play. And we accept everybody. We've had trials and we haven't cut anybody. So um, it's a blueprint for kids to kind of come in and kind of make a name for themselves and kind of work and get better. But um, yeah,
Where can they find you at, Yuri?
I'm on Instagram, Twitter, unknown YC official, team unknown AAU. It's all over there. But yeah, we working right now, and the brand is getting bigger. Everything's getting bigger. And we just trying to grow the brand.
Well,
All
that's
right.
what's up,
Well, I'm gonna
man.
let
As
Lawrence
we
sign us off.
Now, listen, man, before I sign us off, man, as a ex-athlete, man, I definitely appreciate everything you're doing, man. I salute everything you're doing and definitely respect everything you're doing wholeheartedly, man, to give these kids a platform just to showcase their talents. Because we all know as an athlete, talent is nothing if it can't be showcased, man. So
Yeah,
I salute you, man, and I wish you nothing but success, man, from here in the future, man. I hope you become that person you've been striving to be.
for sure. Appreciate y'all for sure.
No, no, for sure. Hey, and as we just had another great interview with Yuri Collins, man, I'm your host, Lawrence Maroney, and my co-host, Van Swingler, and we gone, man. See you next episode.
Appreciate
first thing I noticed when we stepped in here, by far, if I had to put a number to it out of all the weight rooms I didn't went to go travel and see, in no particular order, East Side and Ritenour has to be in the top 2 best weight rooms I done seen so far on these school things. And so shout out to y'all, Coach, because behind us we see that y'all really dedicate y'all time and let y'all middle school programs really use the facilities and train. So what's the benefit by doing that?
One of the things we've done is we match our middle school program with our high school program. They work out on the same days as a high school. So when we're leaving out the weight room, they're coming in. They get to see all the varsity guys. And then one thing I like about our situation is that our middle school program practices up here as well. They do the same thing as practice. When we're getting out of practice, our middle school program is coming in to practice right after us. So our guys, we get to connect with them. They get to see us. They get to know us. And I think, in the long run, we'll retain more football players and students in our district by doing that.
For sure. And especially with, I got to say it, state-of-the-art facilities like this I think this is a huge selling point to any children that want to, take athletics to the next level, because we all know fitness and making sure you're in shape and physically strong, that's a major part of athletics, man. So I have to take my hats off to y'all, because this is, as much as I want to hate, I do. Listen, because I know my normal people going to see this and they can't watch me give y'all credit, but by far, man, hands down, this is amazing fitness center y'all do have over here, man. So I appreciate you for bringing us in here, man, giving us a quick little overview of what y'all got going on. So I appreciate it. What's next?
Well, for us is that, we're just trying to build something on the Rock Road, something that's never been done here. We want to turn Ritenour into a winning program. And that's one of the things we've been striving for the past 5 years. And I think this year coming up, we will really have a great season and start that winning tradition here at Ritenour.
Right back up, and then you're going to get it. That make sense? But y'all see I'm quicker than Cash. And I'm busy. Oh, yeah.
Welcome back, y'all. It's your host, Lawrence Maroney, man. And I'm here with the legendary Coach G. Lee. Played for the Eagles. He just told me they was third in the nation.
Third in the nation. We were the first ones. We didn't win it. We didn't win it.
But third in the nation.
Third in the nation, man.
Coach for Bradley Billy Lee.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And if there's anything I'm leaving out, I don't want to cite your resume.
Nah, that's it, man. I've been coaching for a while. I didn't coach from the N1 cops to, from the rooter to the tutor, man. I coached at Woes, you know what I mean? Like,
for sure.
I'm a St. Louis kid, you know what I mean? I'm a gym rat. So, when I got a chance to come back to my alma mater, you know what I mean? I just came back, and as you see, we got sports grade on up in here, man, trying to get better. So that's what it's all about, just showing the kids another way and another outlet.
So speaking on that, so because you jumped right into it, man, we definitely want to show our appreciation and say thanks for all you doing, man. Because as I watch the football team, they open their doors up to the middle school, and as you just said, all the way down to elementary, middle school, man, and also giving back to the community, opening up your doors to like the Show Me State Leagues and hosting tournament, man. Like, how important is that for you to give back to the community in that sense?
Man, it's important because I think it's good for the kids to see too. Like we host the annual Rainy shootout around Christmas, a little bit before Christmas. It's like 8 games, right? Nationally ranked teams and stuff. So I think it's good, man, just for the kids to see it, see a high level talent. We get to play a good opponent. And then, like I say, we host the peer league as well. So, man, we just like to give back. Like I say, we got a new weight room facility that the kids are able to utilize.
For sure.
And like I say, whatever we can do, whatever I can do on my end to help facilitate kids be successful on the back end, that's basically what we're here for.
For sure. And just to give you another shout out, man, because not only on your coaching staff, you reached out and you're in tune with the former players, former kids you coach that's coming back, giving up their time along with you, man, and just really believing in your dream and what you're doing that's impacting this Ritenour district, man. So I definitely want to salute you for that, man.
I
And
appreciate
give your
it.
rose.
Hey, just like you see on my shirt, I got the family. It's family vibes, man. And you know you didn't be successful. Most successful teams got a family-like, you know what I mean, disposition about themselves.
For sure.
That's one of the things I brought back to your point. I got 2 alumni out here coaching. I got my son out here coaching. You know what I mean? Like everything is organic. Like I said, we're building from the bottom to the top. You know,
Okay.
We got 4th graders in here. We just in here working, getting better, doing it together.
For sure. So as far as your basketball team, what's some upcoming things you expected, you know, for your team and expectations next year for your squad?
I mean, so we're in a pretty competitive conference, Suburban Green Pool, and like I say, I mean, every year our expectation is the same. My goal is to win conference, advance from district. You get what I'm saying? And just, I mean, overall, just get better, right? We was 11-15 this last year, so the goal is right to be above 500. We was above 500 in conference. But again, like I said, we lost a lot of early games in tournament play before December. And that's the biggest thing now is for me to get the program ready early.
For sure.
Right, because our first tournament was around Thanksgiving. The goal is now is to be prepared, right? You know what I mean? So we've been like a second half team. This is my 4th year as a head coach.
For sure.
All right, I've been here 12 years altogether. And like I said, I graduated in 91 myself. And the thing about it, Ritenour, I won conference my second year as a head coach, which hadn't been in 30 years since
That's
my
what's up.
senior.
Congratulations.
Right.
That's what's up.
And we're talking about conference, right? So
Right.
we're here right now to make, you know, the goal is to make conference a regular thing, right? And then we're trying to get out of district. So us being a 6A school, our end game is Chaminade, CBC,
For sure.
DeSmet and that thing, right? So we know we got to do our work early
For sure.
so we can be prepared and get the kids ready.
That's what's up, man. Y'all heard it here first, man. I appreciate you, man, on the fan, man. Coach G Lee, man, I appreciate you taking out the time. I see you having a busy practice, man, but taking out the time, just talking with us, talking to the fan, man. So thanks for coming out, man. And stay tuned to the fan, man. We'll be back.
Yes, sir.
They sort of put them at their house.
I know. He got a Vertimax too.
Yeah, we got a VMAX.
Vertimax trying to get the house together.
Nah, I'm trying to get everything, man. We got everything, whatever we need to get it going.
Got the little hand, man.
Wait, man, look. I even got my switch.
Oh.
And feel me, look. And you can appreciate this.
We had
what color is the bottom of these?
Yeah. Oh, the track.
So where I used to be running at, Normandy.
Yeah.
Feel me? The last time I was running, we used to meet up in Normandy running.
Track.
And we was playing in the ABA. Look, man, you ain't hip to this. I got the defense on the string. I just bought it there.
For resistance.
The defense on the string for rotating. When they say defense supposed to be on the string, you ain't got no choice. You don't move, we pulling you in. You know what I'm saying? So,